Welcome back to Football Kings. Today's Wednesday. Chelsea fans will be excited
It's a beautiful day.
that Liam Rosenior
Based on
has
the
been
chat.
sacked.
So it's a
that Liam,
beautiful day for all Chelsea fans. Are you frozen?
no, I'm not frozen. I don't think I am.
Okay. We're happy now. Why won't we be happy? Cause for joy, right? All around happiness. Like AB is saying, it's a beautiful day. Liam is on the chat. Arsenal fans on the chat. Um, Congrats to City. Ateta out. Chelsea in the mud. But I don't think we're in the mud. We're out of the mud. We're literally out of the mud today. It would have been five losses that we have expected, right? And based on the story that was coming out, right? Based on this, no, he didn't. He said, was it 42 million he got for his Chelsea bid? What Chelsea bid? Nah, it's not 42 million. There's a break clause in his contract, so he will not even be paid up to 13 safe.
I thought it was 24 million he was supposed to be paid. Or am I tripping?
No, no, no. No. And to be honest, it's not Gary O'Neill. I'm happy about that. So they've realized, according to what is coming out from the
Wait,
club,
how is it not 24 million that is supposed to be paid? Is that not the rest of his contract?
there's
The
a
payout?
there's a break clause. There's a clause in his contract about how much you'll be paid based on performance. Do you get?
Oh,
So
so
he
that's the one
so they
caveat.
added
That's why
it
they could
in there.
sack him.
Yeah, yeah.
They covered all
So
their bases on this one.
yeah,
That was a good one for them to do.
yeah,
That makes sense. That makes sense.
yeah.
I
So
mean,
that's it. So
it's a good one. I thought I told you guys that you're under 21's coach. I mean, what did you guys think? I remember when I said this on the stream. What did you guys think if the
that's it.
under 21's coach steps in, and then you go into the summer, you get the actual top manager that you want? That was something that I was basically saying. But that seems like that's what is going to happen, basically, right?
That's what's going to happen. But I'm happy. You know why I was happy. Why I'm a bit happy.
Mm.
Now Guzman's camp reached out yesterday, even
Mm-hmm.
before the game. They've
Mm-hmm.
reached out to the club about now Guzman coming. The thing is that now Guzman could have been our manager. He was the one that walked away. And he walked away in the sense that they liked him, but he said, if I don't, it's more or less like I'm hot cake in the market. If you don't give me something in the next 2 days, I'll go and choose someone else.
Yeah.
Right? Chelsea didn't respond. They were still interviewing other candidates, and he went and accepted the Germany job.
Yeah.
Do you get? Then we went over Enrique. We said Enrique is not good enough. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. And the list goes on, but apparently Nagelsmann's camp are reaching out, right? So we'll see what happens. There's also Raiola. Kingsley, I remember in October when the club was looking at Raiola.
Mm.
Remember when I told you they looked at him
Yeah.
and said they liked him, they were admiring him.
You think
So
he's going to be the next one?
that's also a prime candidate. And Alonso is also on the
I think
list.
you. One thing for sure is I
And
think
Alonso.
okay, Alonso. Okay, one thing for sure is I
Alonso might
think
be the coach.
Iraola will be better than
I
Rosenior.
don't think yeah,
I
but
I
I
think
don't
he'll
think
be
he's
better
up
than
to the
Rosenior. I don't know
level.
if he's the person to trust
No.
long term.
I think
There,
the minimum person you need now is Alonso. That's a minimum, bare minimum. Somebody that has won something. He said what?
Hey, Kings, how do you feel about Slot staying next season? I literally told you guys. Like I remember when this conversation came up in the chat, and I told you guys
Guys, let's like the video.
until
Mm.
I see a, a an official confirmation that Slot is leaving, I will assume that and Slot is staying.
Staying. He's
Um,
actually staying.
I ended up being right. Slot is staying next season.
Yeah.
They are most likely going to back him by signing the people that signing new people. I don't know who we're going to sign, how we're going to rebuild the squad with and the Slot, but
Mm.
it's clear. that Slot most likely would stay, and the whole Xavi Alonso thing was just more rumors. And now today we learned that Allison, there's a possible chance that Allison might leave,
If,
right?
oh my God.
I think there's contact from, is it Juventus? Is it Juve? I
Oh,
think it might be Juve.
damn it.
There's contact, Allison might return to the Serie A. So there's just a lot that's going to happen in the summer. All I'm hoping for and all I'm praying for, guys, is that this summer is not overhyped like last summer, where we're just going after big
Buying
names that
big
will not give us
names.
anything. I think we should focus
Yeah.
on quality, and the slot needs to figure out what type of team he wants to build for the 26-27 project and sign the people that can get you results. At this point, there's no need to waste time, you know, basically just signing names that will not give you anything. So that's how I feel about it,
Guys,
anyways.
guys, the super chat is on, right?
Yeah,
Let me
guys,
give them
super
more
chat is on. I know Drew has
information.
been asking for a while about the super chat. Yeah, super chat is on. We've gotten to that milestone. Thanks to you guys, reached that milestone. Basically to unlock super chats and stuff. But yeah, let me read some comments and then we can get into the conversation about Liam Rosenior and Chelsea's next coach. Wait, who am I? Drew is saying Liverpool are leading the chase for Manchester City goalkeeper James Trafford as he seeks regular football after losing his number one spot to Donnarumma. So
Yeah.
will Trafford come in place of Mamazashvili and Mamazashvili becomes number one? I think
Oh, you want to go to Liverpool?
I don't know. That's what I'm reading Drew's comment. I don't know about that, but
I
I'm
think
saying
he's good enough. He's good
if he comes
enough
to
to be your
Liverpool,
number
is he coming to Liverpool as I see you, Drew? I appreciate that. It says testing.
one.
That's funny.
Thanks.
Um, where was I? What was I saying? Yeah, so I was saying I don't know if what his plans are, because if you say you want regular playtime, is that as a number two? Because
He
if you're
needs to be a
basically coming
number
to,
one. He's good enough,
but is
if
he
you
going to
ask
be a
me.
number one at Liverpool? I don't think he's a number one at
Yes, he
Liverpool.
can. He can be a number one at Liverpool. Man City bought him as a number one before they changed their
He
mind.
can, because he's
All
better
of
with
a
his feet
sudden,
than Mamazashvili, right? But will Mamazashvili be okay with that happening? You know, will he be okay with
okay,
that?
okay. Let's ask the question to everybody on the live: Is Trafford, who is better, Trafford, James Trafford, or Mamazashvili? Who is better?
With
James
this,
Trafford is better all round. Even goalkeeping is
okay,
better.
even goalkeeping,
Do
I
you
see
know
what
the
you mean. I
look
see
at
what you
look at
mean. I
his
see what
cup
you
run?
mean.
It's just
Trafford
that.
is
It's just
Trafford is
that.
not bad. No, no, no. I don't
Yes,
entirely agree with. I think there are margins. I think there are margins.
Trafford is better.
I
He's
don't.
better.
The reason why I don't entirely agree is because Mamazashvili is a good shot stopper. He's not bad one on one. The only thing that Trafford beats him at is that playing with your feet. I think Trafford is comfortable, with the ball at his feet.
Yeah.
Mamazashvili's distribution is just really poor.
In
Like
case of short
over,
stopping, what of short stopping?
short stopping,
Trafford is good.
Mamazashvili is better.
Kingston, have you seen the
No,
save that Trafford
Mamazashvili
makes?
makes saves. What are you saying? He makes
Oh,
saves. You're
he's,
making it sound like
you,
this guy is poor. He has been nervous,
he's
yes,
made
but don't
saves,
make it seem
yes,
like he's
but
poor.
the goals that he's letting. So are you okay? Let me ask you this question: Are you satisfied with Mamazashvili being your first team, your number one goalkeeper?
I'm not satisfied with him being number one. The only
Exactly.
the only reason why I'm not satisfied with him being number one is because he's had some nervy games. But with
Okay, let me
enough game time, I think he can be a number one keeper for us.
ask you this question: Would you Are you comfortable with? I just had the name in my head now. I've
Joan
forgotten
Garcia,
the name.
is it that?
Not Garcia. I've forgotten the name, but I had the name. Okay. Are you satisfied with, the your former goalkeeper that left, that plays for Brentford now?
Kelleher.
You know him, right? Kelleher. Are you satisfied with him being your number one goalkeeper? Would you have been
Y-
okay with that? For
Yes.
guys just joining the
Yes.
live, please click on the like button. Super chats are on if you want to support us.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
You're
Yes.
okay with him. So what's the
The
difference
reason
between
why is
Kelleher
because the
and
reason
Trafford?
why
What's the difference? There's no more
I
difference
see
between them.
what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Let me just put it this way. The reason why is because Kelleher showed himself. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm
exactly.
coming based on evidence. Keller
Yeah,
had to step in when Allison was injured for a while, so he showed himself, right?
Mm.
With our current situation now, he said Freddie Woodman for number one. Freddie Woodman will be our number one for the next
I'm so
couple.
happy I'm playing you
For the
guys.
next
I'm
couple.
happy.
I don't know
I'm
when Mama
happy.
just video back, but that's a possible chance. But anyway, let's
I'm
switch the
happy.
conversations back to Chelsea. Let's talk about Chelsea.
Mm.
I feel like we've
Yeah.
not wrapped up the conversation about Chelsea and Rosenior and the
Mm.
future of Chelsea before we talk about even the title race too, because that's also something
Yeah.
we need to talk about as well. AB saying
Yeah.
our owners have tried all their own rubbish appointments. It hasn't worked so far. CFC Gamer is saying that fraud is gone finally. CFC Gamer said, I told you he was getting sacked today. I knew it. He said it though. To be fair, you said it that he's getting sacked in the morning. Remember when he said it yesterday?
Who is that? CFC gamer.
Yeah, he said Rosino was going to get sacked today.
It was
He told
obvious
it.
when Egbali was texting. After
I
the
think
third
I
goal
think
went in,
five losses in a row clean sheet. You're getting sacked.
he
And
sacked.
even if
Yeah.
a West Ham can
Yeah.
sack a manager for
Can have
five
that
back,
policy.
literally
Yeah.
Potter got sacked for 5 losses. It wasn't even consecutive,
Yes, it was
right?
5. Yeah.
The performance was really bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
CFC Gamer is saying in the summer we need to bring Fabregas or
Not
Xabi Alonso.
Fabregas. Not Fabregas.
Fabregas or Xabi Alonso. Time for
Let's
a
not go
change. We
down.
need top level manager and top
Let's
players.
not let's not go down that route.
So you don't want
Fabregas is not
Fabregas.
ready. No.
You don't want Xabi. Do
We're
you want
going
Xabi
what
Alonso?
Xavi Alonso, yes, because he's won something.
Mm.
Do you get what I'm saying? He was a brilliant player, he's a brilliant manager, he's won something. Fabregas has not won anything yet. He might be a good manager, but Fabregas is still 3 years behind. Now, the reason I'll even take Alonso, you know why I'll take Alonso? He's managed big people in Real Madrid,
Yeah.
right? He's
Yeah.
managed big people in Real, he's managed Vinicius Jr. and all these guys.
Mm.
Chelsea are young, he's a young squad.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he likes, that's what he wants. People he can give instruction and they will listen to. That's why he liked Goulier. Players like Goulier and all this, the younger guys, they were improving a lot under Alonso. It's just the
I
stubborn
agree. I
ones
agree. Yeah.
that will simply not nowhere to be found. But
The
so that's why
Vinicius Junior and
I won't mind Alonso as it is. In fact, I feel like that's the appointment we should go for because he knows how to
mm-hmm.
win. He's won before. He's won a league before, right? If you are not going for Alonso, go for Nagelsmann. I want to see his performance in the World Cup. If he gets to quarterfinals, if he can get the Germany team that is not yet budding together, he can get them to quarterfinals. That's a good run, Kingsley. And if it's a team like France or Spain or Portugal that removes them, then he's good. He's okay. He's okay.
Let me read CFC Gima's comments. He's saying
Not
the players
Iraola.
and
We don't want
fans, the
Iraola.
players and
Yeah.
fans love Fabregas. Also, he can get the best. I guess he
It's
meant the
not time
best.
for him.
See, Fabregas
No,
understands football. I know he'll pick the right tactics and players.
no.
See,
He's not
Fabregas will
ready.
get the best out of Caicedo and
Kingsley,
Enzo. He understands how a midfield should function.
Kingsley, it's not about that. Now, there's a case of knowledge. Maresca had far more knowledge than Liam Rosenior. Far more, right? But look at the pressure that comes with the job. There's a pressure that comes with the job. Like even Maresca got a huge experience from Chelsea in the sense that he understands pressure. His experience. You saw when he was breaking under pressure, we get red card and he's making sloppy changes. You remember, right? So
I remember, yeah.
it comes with the job. Now you need somebody that has coached at the highest level with that pressure. That's what we need. We don't need any trial and error. Fabregas is trial and error. We don't know how that's going to go. Iraola is trial and error.
Will you take Xavi?
Xavi, he's won the league with Barca, right?
Yes, yeah.
I'll take Xavi, but I'm still, I don't know. Xavi, I don't have much confidence, but Xavi might work because he might come and implement a crazy system that works. Because I feel like the players we have, they are techie players. They are players that we saw the sign under Maresca, right?
They are techie players. You think you have
No,
techie
in the
players?
sense that we can do, I won't say tiki taka, but passing, faster passing, quicker movement. These players can do it. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just about setting them right setting them as a team properly. A manager that will teach them, okay, this is where you are meant to be. This is the movement you are meant to make, right? One touch at this side. Okay, you can take maybe 2 touches here. You can run with the ball, whatever. right? So Javi is from that court, is from that cloth, right? Lamasia.
Anyways, we'll see.
So
We'll see
yeah,
who Bluco decides to
but
go
I
go
don't
with.
want
Um,
Fabregas, to be honest with you.
so far, okay.
Iraola, I don't
Now
want
that
Iraola.
I think it's Callum McFarland. That's his name, right? The under
Mm,
21s coach. Now that he's
yeah.
taking over, do you
Mm.
think in your next 4 games you guys get a win?
Princely,
You get
should I
better
tell you one
results?
honest truth? Should I
Yeah.
tell you one honest truth?
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the biggest downfall, mm, of Rosenior
Mm.
was he the one that he was the one that was he the one that promoted the guy, or was it the club that promoted him?
You feel
I
like the
don't
guy
think
wanted
Callum.
this job.
That's what I think. I've been saying it from the start. You,
Mm.
you clearly remembered streams ago when I said, like, I'm not comfortable with him being in the backroom staff, right? Rosenior, one key thing we all know, I noticed, I don't know if people noticed it, is I don't feel Rosenior got support from his backroom staff. They didn't help him.
Will Rosenior go on the overlap and talk about his experience at Chelsea?
He can go whatever, but news is now coming out that the players never understood what he was trying to do, the system he was trying to implement, and it's clear. It's clear because why is it that when you started changing stuff, you never won a game? There's just total confusion with the way we play. Do you get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you have a coaching staff that cannot help the coach pass his ideas, right? Me now, we have several people that help, right? If I give an instruction, the players don't understand. There's the assistant there that will explain. This is what he's saying. This is what he demonstration. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think they helped him enough.
So can the
I
under
don't
21's coach get results in the next 4 games?
We can get result. Kingsley, the major problem we've been facing is setup. We're not
Mm.
set up properly. That's the major problem. If you have a coach that can set a team up properly, we can get a draw. We showed that against Manchester City. We are good enough based on the people on paper. Now there is now the next phase of tactically, how do you approach the game with your changes, the energy of the players, the motivation. Do you get what I'm saying? Are you psyching them enough mentally? So there are now other factors which the coach, now that's the extra. Now, out of 100, I've seen the guy in 2 games. So I can't really judge him. So maybe he gets 2 draws and 2 losses, or 2 draws, 1 win and 1 loss. I think that's the best we get
He
with
said
him,
one
but
player gave
maybe
Liam
I'm wrong.
Rosenior the nickname the substitute teacher. What? Really?
I mean, are you serious?
CFC
True, where
Gamer
did you
saying
get that report from?
this summer these owners uh have nowhere to hide. Make or break for Chelsea this summer. We need top level players and a top coach. I think is they I think they will need to shift their strategy. Bluco. They will need to shift their strategy
I honestly,
when
okay.
it
An
comes to
example is
how they
what
make
I think.
decisions for Chelsea.
What I even think is, when, okay, let's assume a coach like Nagusman comes. You've seen, have you seen, you've heard about Nagusman, right? Nagusman tactically, he's he's brilliant tactically. Like, he's so good. He has crazy ideas. He's like Alonso on a different level. Do you get what I'm saying? Did he win the league with Bayern Munich? I think he did. I think he won the league with Bayern. You guys, he was coach of Bayern, right?
I
You
don't
guys
know if
should
he
remind me.
did. I don't
Nagusman
know.
was coach of Bayern. I don't know.
So keep saying what you're saying.
Now, I think Nagusman was coach of Bayern and he won the league. I think so. But it's just that there was much pressure when he was in Bayern because he felt like he could have lost the league. Then he departed with. I think that's what happened, right? So we now talk of, how do I say it now? Tactically, he's sound.
He did.
Do you get? He did, yeah. So he's one. That's the person we should go for. We should go for Nagusman because he's won something.
Maybe saying we don't want Guzman. His Bayern were poor.
His Bayern were poor, but his Leipzig were they poor? His Leipzig were they poor?
Say fans were also sending family
Family
threats to
threats.
Rosenior. My advice to Blue Coat is to fix up and stop getting Chelsea fans angry. I mean, fans shouldn't go as far as threatening
So
Rosenior.
okay,
I mean, that's too
yeah,
much. But at
bad.
the end of the
That's
day,
bad.
I get what CFC Gamer is saying
Yeah,
about like the
yeah.
appointment. It's Rosenior. And I'm now looking back. I'm like Rosenior. Should he? Maybe he would have
Rosinho
wanted
should
to just
not
stay
have
back at
accepted it.
Strasbourg
Yeah,
and just
he
not
should not have
accept it.
accepted it.
Right?
Yes,
Maybe this was just maybe he was
that's
in
it.
over his
Now
head
Gary O'Neill has
and
his
he
job.
thought, yeah.
Gary O'Neill has his
Maybe
job.
he was in over his head and he thought he could do something when it comes to Chelsea. Huge opportunity for him. I don't know if this adds to his CV or negatively impacts how people look at him, how people see him as a coach. But I think he tried his best. He tried his best, but
So,
ultimately wasn't good enough.
question to Chelsea fans: if you don't like Nagelsmann, do you take Alonso? Do you take Alonso? The reason I will take Alonso, do you know the only reason I'll take Alonso? I'll take Alonso because to win a Bundesliga when you are not Bayern is hard. Kingsley is hard. It's hard because that league is dominated by Bayern. Do you get what I'm saying? It's hard.
Wow, that's crazy, Drew. Drew is saying
Mm.
Kingsley, some players couldn't help but indulge the unfair commentary. Sources say some comments surrounded Rosinio's decision not to wear his glasses at the training ground. One or two joked about whether it was to look tougher.
Was not just
It's
Kingsley.
it negatively impacts his CV and the team couldn't score in 5 games.
I'm
AB
just telling
saying,
you,
El Nagusman, all his teams were average. We need proper proven
average.
managers, else owners don't want fans after them.
So who
I
do we
guess I
go?
guess Rosinio just could not.
Felipe Luis is on the list.
I guess
Will you
Rosinho
bring
could not
someone like
handle
that?
this. I don't
I
want to
don't
talk too
think
much
so.
about Rosinho. Is the past, but all
Yeah.
I'm going to say, my final thoughts on specifically Rosinho is, I
Mm.
feel like Rosinho's approach towards
Mm.
coaching is something he needs to
Improve on.
sit with and think about.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about just the tactics. I'm talking about his whole talk of managing people and aging people.
Improve. Yeah.
I think the whole
Is that what
idea
he said?
around it, yeah, manage like aging men. Like, is that not what he says? Like the whole idea
Manage
and approach and the whole like
and Legos
the
and all
whole
this thing.
talk
Like,
around it, he needs to he needs to reflect. I think that's the word. Think about his approach and fix it if he's going to go to another club. He needs to come in as himself. This is my
yes,
There are coaches that
this is who I
there
am.
are coaches that like to talk, that are firm on
Mm.
their decisions. There are coaches that may not give firm on their decisions, but they are respected because of what they've done. He needs to
Yeah.
choose his lane. Like, are you the tactician that people respect for your ideas? Are you
Mm.
the don't act tough and you're acting tough, but people don't like really respect you? I feel like
Seriously,
you lost. I feel like you
let
lost
me
the
give you
dressing
a vibe.
room.
Yes, let me give you a vibe.
Yeah, a
Mm.
while back.
Let me give you a vibe. Look at the McFarlane guy and look at Rosinho, right? When McFarlane took over, you see the seriousness in his face. He's not joking around. He's not smiling. He's not doing all those things. There's an aura. The aura is different. He's not yarning garbage or dust. Do you get what I'm saying? Then you now have Rosinho where he's talking about, oh, manage. I know why I'm everywhere I've gone. I'm successful. I'm not that I mean to be proud. Like, brother, you're talking too much. Yeah, the talk was just too much. Let's put it like that. And players, they look at all those stuff.
Mm.
There's a time to laugh. Like, you can laugh with the players when you're training, but when you're doing preparing for game, it's serious. It's
Mm.
serious. There's no laughing or anything. You see, Postman, you see him laughing with Ja Pedro. I'm like, they won't respect you. At the
No,
end,
but I
they
don't
won't.
think that's the problem, Andy. I don't
This
think
is
the
part of
laughing is the
it. It's
problem.
part of it. And the
We've
thing is
seen.
that the media look at it this way. The way he was talking in the media earned him a bad reputation. Adebili kept his head down, focused on the job. Stop all the dust he was yarning and all of that. He
Um,
won't earn a bad reputation as he did.
maybe
He said
saying
next
the next appointment has to be PR oriented, and they've tried all their fancy names, and has not worked. Chelsea could be the next Spurs if care is not
Yes,
taken.
but who? So that's the question now.
Oh,
Who?
yeah, Burnley and Wolves officially relegated. So is
Relegated.
one
Yeah,
spot left. It's between West Ham, Spurs, and Nottingham
I
Forest.
suppose.
West Ham, Spurs, and Nottingham Forest,
But
and
Nottingham
possibly
Forest is
Leeds,
getting
and
no,
possibly
Leeds are
Leeds.
safe. Are they not safe?
Are
Not
they
yet.
safe?
They
Yes,
are
they're
not
not
yet safe.
safe.
They are not safe yet.
They're not safe. It's
But
between
they
any
drew
of them. One
today.
spot
They
left.
drew today.
Oh, they drew
Like
Bournemouth.
they
Ah,
drew. They drew.
wow. I think Leeds are they are gone.
They are safe. They are
I
not.
think they might be safe.
Yeah, they are safe.
Oh,
You see,
Leeds have 40 points.
yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
John
Um,
Terry. I'm not sure what Callum's backroom staff is going to look like. I have not had a call. I've not. To be honest with you, even putting John Terry as Callum's backroom staff, is that going to help him?
I think I'm seeing a clear problem here with Chelsea. Some of your
You
decision
get
making seems to be like what AB is saying. I think
yeah.
based on PR, like what the
Yes,
fans want or what the fans think is nice, rather
yes,
than what is
yeah.
quality on
What we
paper,
need,
like and
yes.
what
No,
you
no,
need
but
in this moment.
no, yes and no. When they appointed Maresca, it's not what the fans wanted. They appointed Liam Rosenior. It's not what the fans wanted. It's
Okay,
not.
fair enough. Fair
I'll
enough.
disagree on that part. Do you
Yeah,
get what
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying? It's garbage they've been employing. It's people that we don't want, right? The only person that I said came closer when they brought him as interim was Lampard. But
Mm,
I don't think John Terry should be in the backroom staff. I don't. You know why I say that? John Terry. See, they look at the. How do I say it now? The look at the aura of the manager. McFarlane, he has a good aura, but
mm,
John Terry has a stronger aura. He has a
mm.
stronger aura.
There's
Like
respect there.
if two of them are giving instruction, who do you think players will listen to?
They'll listen to
They will
both,
listen to
but they'll respect JT, of course.
Kingsley. They will listen more to JT. I'm telling you this thing. They will listen to JT. Why they will listen to JT is because JT is a legend of the club. He's done it. He's won it. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
McFarlane was he a player? Sorry, I don't have his history or his this in front of me, so I don't know. Was he done? Was no,
Anyways,
no, no. That's the question. Was he done?
I get you. I
So
get you.
I
I
don't
get where
think
you're
if
coming
they're
from.
bringing John Terry,
Mhm.
John Terry cannot come into that this thing as assistant coach or no, so not assistant, like just backroom staff.
Exactly.
He has
I have
to
to agree
stand
with that.
coach.
Like, you should not
Yeah,
backroom staff should not outshine the manager. Is that what you're saying?
exactly. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Mm.
So rather than appoint McFarlane as backroom staff, as coach, if John Terry is coming into that, John Terry should be the coach.
But
But
John
is
Terry
John
can
Terry
be
good enough?
no. I don't think John
Why
Terry.
can't John Terry be the coach?
Actually, I will not be so honestly speaking,
Why
Chelsea
can't John
fans.
Terry be
I
the
will not be
coach?
surprised if your next coach is Lampard. Like, I literally will not be surprised.
Is the writing is on the wall. This guy
I
was already
literally would not
sitting
be
with them.
surprised.
He was sitting with them already,
I would not be
and I think
surprised if it's
that would be a
Lampard.
bad appointment. That would be a bad
I mean,
appointment
he
because
promoted
Lampard is not ready.
Coventry, and
But
Lampard comes
Lampard
in.
is not ready. You see. That's what Kingsley. Look at the cycle. We're going back in this cycle all over. What is the cycle?
So you think
They went
Lampard
to
can
the
get the
Gram.
best out of the players
Wait,
that
no,
they
no, 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 no. That's not what I'm
training
saying. I will
wise, they will
explain.
not listen
I
to
will
him.
explain. No,
Tactics
no, no. They will
wise, he
listen
will
to
not
him.
win.
They will listen to him.
Would
He's
he
a
lose five
legend.
games in a row with
No, never.
zero goals
No,
scored?
he's not.
No.
But Kingsley, let's put it this way. Mm? We went through the cycle of Graham Potter. Remember that cycle? It
Mhm.
didn't end well. We knew it was never going to end well. They never learned from it. They went on the same cycle of Graham Potter 2.0, a worse version, Liam Rosenior. It didn't end well. Do you get what I'm saying? We've gone on the Maresca cycle. Someone that comes from championship comes up. Do you get what I'm saying? He's won
Yeah.
something. He has aura. Maresca came with aura. Oh, and he knows what he wants, quality, this, X, Y, Z. I
Mhm.
won't take this. He won something 18 months, then he fought with the owners. If they bring Lampard, hmm, Lampard will come in. Lampard can give us top four and win a trophy. He's capable of that. But
Mhm.
would he not fight? He will end up fighting with these owners. Another 18 months, we will sack Lampard. And we'll be in the same cycle. And at that point, do you know who are bringing next?
But how is that
Do you
argument
know
not
who are
valid?
bringing next?
Who are you bringing next?
Gary O'Neill.
But how is that okay? Forget that being happening. But how is that not the same valid conversation for any top manager you bring in? What's the guarantee that a top manager you bring to your club will not fight the owners? What's the
So
guarantee? There's no guarantee.
I think there will be a difference, because when a top manager comes in, I just feel I think they want to be in charge of the manager and command him. I think that's what they want. It feels like, especially this Egbali guy, it feels like an authoritarian regime. Do you get what I'm saying? You are under my command and everything. But if a top manager comes, that's the reason they fell out with Tuchel. If a top manager comes, that's why Nagelsmann walked away, right? And probably that's why Alonso might not take the job. When a top manager comes, he will tell you, these are the problems. This is what I want. Are you going to agree with this? I must have a say. I'm the coach, but I must have a say and sign off, at least have an input with everybody you are bringing into the team. He want that sort of. It's different from Real Madrid, right? Real Madrid obviously is different from Real Madrid, but at the same time, Real Madrid, you don't sign garbage.
CFC game is saying, I need a manager that can raise the levels. We need to win the Premier League title. We need top quality in all areas this summer. No excuses. Let me read AB's comments. AB saying, Andy, you and I know our next manager will be a top manager. That's the best thing about this. They wouldn't take any risk with some new fluffy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
so someone like Iraola should not be on that list. He should not even be interviewed. Don't be tempted.
The top manager is basically proven. You've won multiple trophies.
Yes. Felipe Luis, not on that list. Don't go there. Nothing. Just avoid him. The minimum people they should speak to, the minimum, because I will mention the two people, Alonso or Ancelotti. If they can convince Ancelotti to come out. Yes, Ancelotti will set some background with how football should be. They will learn from him. You can't tell me that Ancelotti will speak and you not listen.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
He says, hey, this is off topic, but did Yamal tear his hamstring? He came off limping today after
even Estevao
going around.
Too.
He might be out for World Cup.
Out for the World Cup. Yeah, even Estevao might be out for the World Cup. It was released this morning.
Wow, that's
sad. It was released this morning. Yeah.
That's sad.
It was released this morning. So two of them now. There's a high probability they might not be in the World
Cup. Estevao. It says Estevao is trying to force his way to the World Cup.
I think Estevao would not be ready for maybe the first round. But if Brazil qualify further, he would be available. I think so. Do you get? So CFC game.
My first choice is Xavi. My second choice is Xabi Alonso.
Third choice is Fabregas. Xavi is not a bad choice. In fact, do you know something? I think low-key, if you want to appoint someone, appoint Xavi. The reason I say that, I'll just put it this way.
Xavi
is yes. The reason I say Xavi has won something. Xavi played some good football when he was in Barca. As a player, as a manager, he played good football. When they won the league, they played well. The next season, go and see the kind of players they had. He was just getting by. Xavi was at the time where they had no money. They were like on the verge of even closing up. Remember? Do you get what I'm saying?
I remember.
So Xavi was there for 2-3 years. He won stuff with them. I don't know. You guys can check how many stuffs Xavi won.
Yeah.
You understand?
I'm listening to you.
Xavi won something. Now, apart from Xavi winning something, Xavi went through. I think Xavi is part of La Masia. He came through La Masia. If I'm not right, you guys can check that. And La Masia is different. Is different breed. What they teach them there. Do you get what I'm saying? Why are you laughing now? What they teach them?
The only reason why I'm laughing is
why
it's so funny that you say this. They are pointing my head. The next thing is get him out of my club. Get him out of my club. Be careful what you wish for.
Wait. I'm being careful. Now, Enrique, right? Enrique, why did Chelsea not employ Enrique? Enrique left Barca. I don't think he after he left Barca. What did he do after that?
Didn't he coach
Do you get?
Spain at some point? Or
I
no?
can't remember what he did, but it's not. It's not like he was. How do I say it now? It's just that you are not sure. Do you
Mm-hmm.
get what I'm saying? But go and look at what he did in Barca. He did well in Barca. He did well in Barca. He's come
Mm-hmm.
to PSG now, and you see what he's doing. Do you get? So I don't feel sometimes if he coach Spain, okay, he coach Spain.
He
So
did, I know,
to
yeah.
me, you can take the risk on Xavi
Mm-hmm.
if you wanted to. But if I was the one, maybe I will not go for Xavi. But Xavi would be an in-between choice if you are not sure.
I guess everybody.
Do you get? But
Anyways,
I'll say
I
Alonso.
don't entirely disagree.
I will say Alonso.
I
If I
don't
was
entirely
some,
disagree, but at the end of the
mm,
day, I see where
mm.
AB is at in terms of appointments. I see where you're at in terms of appointments. I see
Di
where fans like
Matteo should not be on
I
that
see,
list.
I
I'm
said
sorry.
this is Di Matteo. I
No,
see
no,
where
AB
fans like
stop that,
wait,
please.
wait,
No.
Andy, listen. I see where fans like AB like based on his recent like charts right now. I see where he's at. I see where CFC Gamer is at. I see where you're at. You guys are showing different levels of what you want for the club. I feel like the answer of what the owners will do is like in between. The person is
Good.
in
And
between,
Xavi is in between.
right?
Pochettino was in between.
Xavi is not far fetched.
Pochettino, yes,
It's
Pochettino was
possible,
in between.
right? I think they will not want to
And he
do
can work with young
a they
players.
will not want to make the mistake of doing another Rosenior. But anyways, let's wrap that conversation here. Let's move on to
Say, Group is saying Iraola is the answer.
it's possible. Let's move on from this conversation. Let's talk about the title race. City won today. There's a City fan
Guys,
in
the
the chat.
super chat is on. So please
Yeah, I saw
support us.
Saka say congrats on your first super chat. I appreciate
Saka,
you guys, man. Thank you very
give
much.
us some super chats. So
Um, SPO 95 says
95.
Manchester City 5 games left at Premier League. Arsenal 5 games left at Premier League. Beating Burnley isn't for every is isn't what for everyone. So
Isn't easy.
beating
Isn't
Burnley
for
isn't for everyone's team. That's what he wrote. Am I right? You, Liverpool and Chelsea both failed to beat Burnley. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, we failed to
we
beat
both
Burnley in
feel
their
to beat
home.
Burnley.
Burnley
Are
won
you
one
sure? I
Liverpool.
think
Yeah, I don't. We didn't beat Burnley in
are you
in Burnley's house. Did we
I
win
think
them?
I beat Burnley. I think so.
Oh, did we win?
Let me
Did we
see.
win? I can't remember us winning. I think it was a draw.
Let me
I
see
will
if
not be
we beat
surprised if it
Burnley.
was a draw
We
or it
beat
was.
Burnley in their house. We beat
Did we
Burnley
them? I
2-0.
think we drew them at
Yeah,
Anfield also.
yeah. We beat them in their house 2-0.
I think we drew them at Anfield. Maybe we drew them at
Low
Anfield.
key, I think Rodri not being around. Did you watch the game?
I watched the
Rodri not
game.
being around.
You think it
Did you
might?
see the difference?
You think
I think if Rodri was
it
around, they
might
would beat
affect them a
more.
little bit?
They beat Burnley more. And if I just pray it doesn't stay out so much.
Is it just Rodri that is key to them winning or not winning? Or in this case, I have a take. Yes, I
You
agree with the
can
Rodri
keep
take.
Rodri and
I
Silva together.
I agree with the Rodri take,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
O'Reilly coming in for Rodri and Nuri in that right back, and Nuri did not impress me in that right back. O'Reilly
Mm.
was okay doing the midfield work. It was
Mm.
okay. It wasn't a Rodri, but it was okay. But the issue I have with this City team right now is Semenyo. I think
Oh yes,
Semenyo
yes. Oh God.
is being bad. I'm going to be honest, guys.
In the last two
Semenyo
games, it's been awful. Awful.
Semenyo has not been good in the last 2 games.
Yeah.
He's not been okay. Like when they took him off, they brought in Savinho. Savinho did a little bit
Mm.
more than Semenyo. And this is Pep we're dealing with. I pity
Yeah.
Semenyo. If you don't play well for Pep,
We dropped.
you know
We
that
dropped.
ends. Where's Tijani?
We
Where's
dropped.
Reinders?
Reinders. Where's
Where's he?
Reinders?
Bench? Where's Mamouche? Bench.
Oh, it's true. They even have those two players. Kingsley, those are good players. You can go
Competition
for
is
Mamouche.
high.
You can go
Competition
for
is high.
Mamouche. Mamouche
Drew
is
is
not a
saying
good
I was not
player.
impressed with Semenyo and Cherky. Exactly. I didn't even see Drew's comment about Semenyo.
Shaky was
Cherky
okay.
was
He tried
okay. There are just some
to,
moments
yeah,
he was doing the most. Like
do
I'm not going to, he was just
overthinking it. Yeah.
overdoing too many touches. I don't know. He
Yeah.
was trying to recreate the Arsenal goal. He was trying to do something spectacular. He
Mm.
was shooting at points where I'm like, why are you shooting? But there were some crosses he was giving to the back post. I was like, whoa, if somebody is just at
Mm.
the end of that cross and just nods it in, that's a goal. Cheki
That's
was
it. Yeah,
was average, but Semenyo was poor. I think
it was
Semenyo was
poor.
poor.
Yeah, it was. It
That
was. It
performance
was.
was ass. Like he could barely take a good touch. Even when he
Yeah,
gets the ball, there was no confidence driving at the
yeah.
players. It just was not a good
Improve
performance from
is saying it was
Semenyo.
a chance for them to capitalize on goal difference. Yeah,
But they have goals for, right? Goals for is three.
but
Is 63.
Kingsley, what did I tell you yesterday? I told you that Man City will just win 1-0. You remember when I said it
But
yesterday?
3 points is the key thing. They
Yeah,
won.
that's it.
They
That's
won.
it.
Why didn't Arsenal beat Bournemouth 1-0?
Ah, God, I've been talking
Your
about
video is
this.
paused.
It's pause, I know.
So that's the key thing there. The key thing is I'm just trying to see
I
the
was
rest of
checking
City's
the
game.
fixtures. Yeah, that's what I
City
was
have
about to say.
Everton, Brentford, Bournemouth, Crystal Palace,
They
Villa.
will drop points. They will
These
drop
are
points.
these are tough games.
They will drop
I don't know
points.
about they will
They
drop point, they will drop
will
point, they
now.
will drop points.
They would.
The
They would.
issue is the
They would.
issue
There's
is
still one more twist left in this title race. They will drop points. And it will be one of see, okay, I have this stake. The next game, if both of them win, do you get what I'm saying? If Arsenal wins the next one, City wins the next one, right? They win the next one, and it's two more games. Somebody would fail within those last two games. I feel somebody will fail. It can be on the last day. That last day heartbreak will be the worst that would ever happen to you. And it's better to lose it at you get what I'm saying?
who is
It's better
Arsenal
to lose
playing
the
who is
fourth
Arsenal
game.
playing next?
And let me just check. Better you lose it at the fourth game than at the final game, right?
I
No.
think that's the thing. Arsenal have easy, seems like they have easy fixtures, but they have Champions League in between, and that Champions
Yeah,
League in between is not easy. That's something you have to factor in, right? They are
they
playing
have
Newcastle
Burnley,
next.
West
They are
Ham.
playing
West Ham
Newcastle
is tough.
next. Newcastle is their next game.
Yeah, Newcastle.
So
Yeah.
After Newcastle, the next
Who
game is
does
Fulham,
City play next? Who does City play next?
Everton.
That's a tricky one, man. Kingsley, I'll tell you, it's a tricky one. The last time they played, it was like 1-0 or something. That's a tricky fixture. You don't want to meet David Moyes at this time. I don't trust him.
As we saying, Andy remembers the Aguero last day winner. We can see this again.
Yeah, I wish we can see it. Remember when Man City and Man U were doing like this, right? Like,
Man, I think it's just.
I think
I see what
Arsenal
you're
needs
saying.
that. I think on the
It might
final,
be down to the
prefer,
final day
I
at this
want
point.
two of them to win the next three
It's
games.
not over though. It's not over. Like even though
It's
City
not.
they are on
It's
top,
not.
I feel
It's
like
not.
goals four is.
It's
I mean,
critical.
Arsenal could literally face Newcastle and beat them by 3 goals. It's possible.
Nah, that's not going to happen, bro. Let's come down to it. It's just like saying
Okay, let's be realistic.
Rosenior
Let's
was
be
going to
realistic.
be Rosenior was going to be the coach of Leeds. Then we'll beat Leeds 3-0 when we can't score. Arsenal
Yeah,
have practically
yeah.
the same problem that Chelsea have. They can't score.
That's an
They're
issue.
having problem with scoring.
That's an
Yes,
issue. But there's
yes,
Haaland. So Haaland he just needs one opportunity. That's the
yeah.
that's the reason why
Difference.
having a world
Is
class
that
striker
bad
is
that
important.
Gyökeres is back on the bench? If he was that good,
Let's see Newcastle now. Let's see if he
yeah.
starts for Newcastle. SPO
They
is
are,
saying Chelsea fan backing about Man City's goal difference. Your Chelsea club considered 3 goals from Man City plus clean sheets from Man City. It Chelsea
SPO
help
is
Man
top
City to
form.
improve the goal difference. Yeah, you guys help them improve the goal difference.
Yes, but don't compare yourself with us. Do you get what I'm saying? We're on a different level now. We had a PE teacher as our coach. He's gone now, thankfully. We can all breathe a sign of relief. You get so you guys are title challengers. You are trying to win the title. We are trying to go to Europe Conference League.
You
We're
guys are
even
not even
looking
in
forward to the
Conference League
Conference
spots
League.
right now.
Exactly,
You're eighth on the
exactly.
table.
So Espino, why are you comparing? You are comparing
Or are
yourself
you
to a
guys eighth on
Conference
the
League team.
table? Or no, you're in
We're
Conference League
eight.
spot, right?
Yeah, do you get what I'm saying? Don't compare yourself with the
Oh,
Conference
you're
League team.
eighth on the table. Wow.
So yeah,
Wild.
he said he said City versus Everton is tough, but City may win 1-0. Yes. And so that's where Arsenal needs to capitalize. because goal difference will matter. Now you are winning the title on goal difference. So you see
Arsenal
Newcastle,
can even
you
draw
get a
Newcastle.
chance. Ah, that's the feeling I get
They can
actually.
draw them. And if
Yes,
that
they
happens,
can.
they draw Newcastle.
Oh my
City
god,
beats Everton. It's done. It's done.
devastation.
Anything that makes them
But,
pick up
but do you know that
points,
this is the first time City? I think
done.
this is the first. They say this is the first time that City are going top since the opening day or something like that.
Yes. Yes.
That's
First time they're going top.
ridiculous.
They just
Ridiculous.
stayed behind Arsenal all that time.
For 34
Second,
games.
second, 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 second. When the opportunity presented itself. At this point, it's actually Arsenal's fault. They let it slip. I think it's their
They
fault.
had so many chances, Kingsley. They even had chance to take it. Remember, they had chance to take it to 15 points.
It's their
The time it
fault.
was 12.
They should blame themselves.
Oh
As we were
God,
saying,
man,
Arsenal
Arteta.
won Newcastle 2. You see it 100%. It's hilarious to watch many Liverpool and Chelsea fans want to see Arsenal Premier League title.
No, no, no. Kingsley wants Man
I
City.
actually don't really even care if Arsenal win the title. I thought they would win it, but I'm for football. Like is who shows up on that day and
Better
see that
team, yeah.
Arsenal they are not
But
showing up.
the SPO, the reason I don't want Man City to win the league is I'm tired of Guardiola. You guys should get Maresca, get another coach, and let's compete. Let's compete.
Bro,
Let's
like
compete.
literally, we've seen this happen SSB multiple times. Once he takes the lead, nobody's beating him. Not Klopp, not Mourinho,
Yeah,
nobody.
yeah.
Bro,
That's the problem. That's the problem.
but
The problem.
anyways, this might be a different season. This might be a different
Why is it?
season.
Why is it different season?
Maybe it's not over. Maybe according to Declan Rice, it's not over.
Shaking his head, brother. It's over. Denial. Then a denial phase. It's over. Move on.
Uh, uh say I have one question to you, chocolate Liverpool fan. It says, why Liverpool helps more to Man City than Arsenal? You Liverpool steal 5 points from Arsenal and give all 6 points to City. Oh yeah, they beat us home and away, and then Arsenal literally we
You
took
guys
points.
won
We
them.
won them and then drew. Right, we literally
You
took
guys
five
didn't.
points from them. Actually,
You
took
guys
5 points
didn't.
from
You
them.
guys didn't do
I
well.
mean, it's up to us. Look at it this way: like SPO, my team has not been good this season. We've been asked. Like we've not been good. This is not even a way to defend a title. But City, they had the chance to beat us. They took advantage of it. I say it all the time. Any half decent team that plays very well against
You
us
guys were
wins
way
us.
better.
They played well. They won us home and away. Simple. Arsenal had the chance to beat us at the Emirates. That
No, they
was
did
their
not.
chance.
Yeah, like you guys were down and
Everybody
dusted. You
predicted the game
remember?
to be even I predicted that game to be an L for my team. Up until the day before, I said, "Wait, what if I get a draw?" And it ended up being a goalless draw. That's on
It's-
us now. That's not even on
Yeah.
us.
Do you,
It's on
do you, do you
Arsenal
know what I
completely.
conclude from this title race? Ateta has a cap to his ability. He does. He does. Because
Actually,
look at
I
it.
don't think Ateta has a captain's ability.
He
Do you
does.
know? Let me tell you what I think. Okay, wait.
What?
I don't entirely disagree. Ateta, yes, has a bit of a cap, but what
Mm,
I think is really is the problem is the
mm.
quality of the players. I think Arsenal's
The
players are
front line.
average.
The
They
front
are
line. So
really average.
Ateta has just been trying with them.
They are really average players. Be honest with
Yeah, but
yourself.
yeah, but
Apart from Saka, in
mm,
that front attack, who really is outstanding there? Arsenal fans, I'm
mm,
sorry to say, but you guys have a bunch of average players. That's just the thing. Who will make magic happen out of nothing in the Arsenal team? Apart from Saka, who is
there's no one.
you will not get that from Martinelli, you will not get that from Trossard. Who are you scared of? It's coming from the bench from Arsenal. Who are you scared of? This person
I'm
coming
not
on the bench.
scared
This will
of
be a
anybody.
problem.
I'm not scared of
Even the
anybody.
Raya that is good has started being
Even
shaky. Even Raya that is good has started being shaky. So it's just I just think the quality of the squad when you look at it, they need to sign better players, better wingers. Gyökeres is okay, but I don't know if he's going to give them what they need. Um, Drew is saying you guys are on YouTube featured. YouTube feature. What is that? What is YouTube featured? SPA Manchester City 4, Liverpool 0. You Liverpool fan will forget it 100%. Don't worry. Next season we'll rebuild and come back next season.
I like this comment. You say if we win, if we from an Arsenal fan say Saka, I say if we win the league, we are going to come
We
after
know.
them.
We know. Once you
Yes.
guys win the league, it's
That's why
over. You'll be
everybody doesn't
loud.
want you to win the league. That's the reason. That's the reason. No one wants you to win the league.
No, but if they win the league from this
You breathe
point,
it. The sign of relief.
fair enough. Fair enough. I'll give it to them.
Arteta should just
Credit.
resign. He should just
But
resign. Give up
big,
coach.
big on if. So I see
See,
why Pep loves the Rice comment. All Pep needs to do is show that clip a million times. Easy motivation. I know, right? Look at Lekan Rice saying it's not over. We show them it's over.
oh my
That's
God.
funny. See, wait, let me see this question. Chelsea fan can't understand the jokes. Chelsea asses belong to Manchester City anyway.
We'll be
Say
back next
Kingsley,
year.
what big player wanted to go to Arsenal during their dark days? Arteta had to get mid players before to build this team up.
We need him.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but yeah, it says Arteta's play style is coming back to haunt them. Arsenal should have more goals. Arteta's play style is terrible. And at this point, do you think Arteta should risk it and just be an all-out attack mode from this point forward? Risk it.
Man.
I want to score as many goals as well. I want to attack you with everything I have.
I
Every
think
team I meet, I'm
no,
an all-out attack.
but there's one thing Rookie has always been saying.
Mm.
What is the DNA of Arteta? Well, sometimes as a player, you carry over that DNA to become a coach. Now, what position did he play? He played as a 4 or a 6, both positions, right? Arsenal, on their day when they are good, they thrive on teams. They thrive on nicking off balls from teams. They thrive on you making mistakes. They try to make
and
you
take
make
advantage
mistakes.
of it. Yeah.
Aggressive
Pressure.
towards the press. Their press has always been crazy.
Yeah.
Where everybody's there's like it's more like there's no space for you to come out.
Yeah.
The only option when Man City played them, they felt it, right? There's no
Yeah.
option for you to come out. You just have to hit it long. They've stopped doing that. They have now. They're allowing teams play and
Trying
they're
to be more
sitting back.
cautious.
Yeah, and that's no good. And I feel like this has always been the pathway and the culture of Arteta towards the end of the season. He's always taking a cautious approach. I think now is the time for him to just say, let's forget about it. Let's just play. Let's just play. Do you get what I'm saying?
As I saying, Chelsea will win the FA Cup. Mark my words.
Isaiah, please don't jinx us. I beg.
I appreciate you, brother. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate you, my
yeah.
G. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Thanks.
SP
Guys, super chats are live now. Support us in any way
Arsenal
you
plays
can.
ugly haram ball. Newcastle United will punish them anyways. They failed to beat Southampton. Southampton failed to beat Stoke City.
One day
ago.
No. But SPO 95, right? Come to the front. Let me tell you something. Newcastle, they are terrible. Kingsley, Newcastle, I'll tell you this: Newcastle are terrible. You saw them when they played us; they were garbage. The only reason they got out with that 1-0 is because we have a garbage manager. Do you get? I think Arsenal can beat Newcastle.
I think they can.
So.
I think they would.
I think they would.
I think they would.
I think
they win Newcastle. My prediction actually is
right?
They'll beat them like
2-1,
2-0 or 3-1. I think they will beat them.
Score.
Even if Newcastle scores, I think it's a game they can. At the Emirates, they can beat Newcastle. I think they beat them at St. James's Park. Why can't they beat them again at the Emirates?
You remember the last person to play at the Emirates dominated Arsenal, Bournemouth.
No, but Newcastle, they are not Bournemouth. We know what Bournemouth can be. They are not Bournemouth. I think they beat them. SSB saying, and one more thing, Leicester went down another division. Yeah, Division 3 of English football. Spurs should be very worried because this can spiral out of control quick.
Yeah, the problem of one of the issues I have with going down is when you go down, all the top players that are meant to carry you up, they go. Then you now have to recruit the average people to compete against the average people.
Mm.
Then when you even you are not sure if it's going to work. Now
Yeah.
you now have what's the guy that is there now? Remind me of his name.
Their
The
coach,
man, their
sports
manager,
coach,
what's his name?
Dizebi.
Sports Dizebi. Dizebi wants to play a certain way. Those average players will not be able to do it. That's a problem. Do you get? Let's say they even survive. They come up to the league. They now have to rebuild again. They are still at risk of going down.
I feel
Wow.
like I feel
Mm,
like this is going to be. I don't know. I try to see sports staying, but something in me just tells me they'll get relegated. I don't know
I think so.
because yeah, because the way West Ham they are
But with this,
playing,
but
they are.
so Kingsley, with this justify Postecoglou because people
I
really,
think so. I think
yeah,
so.
people really like
I
sports
think
damage
so.
that guy's CV. We see, Postecoglou had his own issues of that high line, but this guy in Baka is doing the same thing. The Postecoglou tactics is what Hansi Flick is doing week in week out. He doesn't change it no matter the
I
opposition.
think I think with Postecoglou's style of play, of course, Nottingham Forest was definitely not a good choice. If you give him better players,
Yes,
what do you think about Postecoglu being Chelsea's manager?
absolutely not, brother. We're just coming out of it, of try and error
But
experiments.
you have an identity, though. But
No,
you have a style of
Fafana,
play.
Kingsley,
Do
Fafana,
you think that
Chaluba.
Postecoglu cannot get?
Let me tell you the guys I'll keep that highlight. I will be conceding 5 every week. Solid. On a solid. We'll be conceding 5 every
Ah,
week.
Saka is saying
Yes,
now that
Fafana,
Saka is saying now
Chaluba.
that Liam is gone. Who respect the ball at Chelsea?
Nobody no one to respect the ball. He will
Ah
respect
man,
the
that's
ball
funny.
whenever he is. Oh my God.
SP is saying until Chelsea meets Manchester City in FA Cup final, you
We're not
Chelsea
meeting
maybe can
Manchester
fail
City.
to beat
Yeah,
Leeds
probably.
United. Leeds United literally saved owners against Bournemouth with 97 minutes equalizer. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
it's still just
Leeds will be very hard for you guys to beat. I'm not even going to lie. If I'm a betting man, I'll actually put my money on Leeds. I'll put my money on Leeds beating you guys, but you never can tell what's to happen. Saka is saying City is ahead due to goals scored.
scored, yeah.
Um, they what? That's St. James Park definitely beating at
Newcastle
Newcastle at St. James Park definitely. Oh yeah, yeah. Definitely beating them
beating
at
at
the
the
Emirates.
Emirates.
Okay.
Yeah.
They beat Newcastle at St. James
Newcastle
Park.
are
They definitely
bad.
beat them at the
Newcastle are
Emirates.
bad, Kingsley. I'm telling you, they're
If you
bad.
say this is a fantastic MLB story, Rosenior gets sacked, City wins the league, Spurs get relegated.
Every story is coming
uh,
together. He's been praying for that for long.
it's a last day title decider. From two
Book
different
it. And that's
locations.
what we want. That's what we want. We want SPO 95 and Saka with
Mm.
Rookie going head
I
to
think
head
it's
on
going to be
Plan
an
C.
interesting end to the season,
Kingsley,
but we'll see.
that
Do you
that
think
la- that w-
should we see a possible treble for Pep? Possible domestic treble
he
to
can't.
wrap
I
up
mean,
his
his
tenure
career.
at Man City?
Kingsley, if this guy wins a treble, we never. Do you know that we never talked about City winning a treble?
Yeah,
We're just like,
no,
oh,
but
they are
I think that
surviving.
just flew under
They
the
are
radar.
surviving. They are surviving. We disrespected Pep. Kingsley, me and you disrespected Pep. The whole world disrespected him. We did.
But we'll see. It's
And
still
what
not
he
easy.
did was, it's not easy. What he did was he sacked the whole people, his backroom staff. He changed his backroom staff.
Yeah, bringing Pep
You get,
Lingers, bringing these people, I
yeah,
think it
fresh
definitely
ideas.
helps.
Yeah, fresh ideas, right?
Anyways, final thoughts, guys. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts for me would be Rosenior is sacked, but that's not the end of the story. These guys need to, how do I say it now? They need to appoint a top manager.
Mm.
They do. Like there's no excuse. Do not experiment with Iraola. We don't want to see Iraola. Felipe Luis, Gary O'Neill. That would be the worst thing you can ever do. Do you get what I'm saying? We need a top manager. We can't keep experimenting. And you know why we need a top manager? We need a top
Mm.
manager in case we don't finish in Champions League. You have a top manager. A top manager can make players stay. Do you see the good thing?
Yeah.
A top manager can make the players stay. But if you go and appoint like a Felipe Luis, Raola, They'll just be like, I'm done. I'm going. Do you get? And we'll see. I,
Mhm.
I I want this title race to go down to the final day. I want Arsenal and Man City to win their next 3 games. Let them. Who does City play last game? I hope it's not Sunderland.
Let me see. I'm
You
not sure.
understand? We want
Yeah.
them to take it to the final day. That's what we want, right? That's what we
Mm.
want. Ah, say congratulations, Andy. You have your desire. Have you heard that Finidi George is in the race to become? Nah, nah, nah. You wish. You wish. That's it.
That's funny. Anyway, final thoughts for me. City top of the league, but it's not over. I think what SSB's point about it going all the way to the last day is a very valid one. I think it's something that's very possible. This will light a fire in Arsenal. I think I don't know if they have the mentality to bounce back, from back to back losses and get back to winning. But Newcastle would be the ultimate test for them. Win Newcastle at
That's
the
the
Emirates,
yeah.
bounce
That would
back
be
to that
some difference.
mentality. You
Yeah.
win, you go top. Now City, let's see what you can do. City win, they go top. Now, keep doing that back and forth. This City topping the league could be a temporary thing because if Arsenal win, City draw, Arsenal are top of the league. You get what I'm saying? So it's not
Yeah.
over, really. Like, if we think about it, really,
Need
it's
to
truly,
go to
truly,
the end.
truly not
Yeah.
over. But anyways, I appreciate you guys for joining the stream. Shout out to SPO, Drew, Saka, Drew and
Saka,
Saka.
thanks for
Big,
the
big
super
much
chat.
respect, man, for the
Druvan.
super chat. I
Yeah.
appreciate you guys. Ikena,
Yeah.
SSB, AB, Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Who else came on the live? Who else came on the live? SSB, I've already mentioned SSB. Shout out to you guys. My CFC Gamer came on the live. Shout out to you guys.
KFC gamer.
Liam came on
Dorcas
the live too as
came.
well.
Yeah.
Big respects to you guys. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 10K before the end of the year. You guys, make sure you like this video. Don't forget to like the video. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is our on trial stream, so come back tomorrow.
Yeah, on trial. Yeah.
We'll put some players, coaches on trial. All right, guys, take care. We'll see you guys tomorrow, same time.
See
All
you.
right, take care, guys.
Bye.